love, triangles, and your everyday Monty curse. Let's dish.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey everyone, welcome to Dishin Days. We are AfterBuzz TV's weekly recap of NBC's Emmy award-winning soap opera Days of Our Lives. I'm your host, Tammy Govea, joined today by one of my loves, so handsome, so talented, Mr. Tony Moore.
Who, me? That's
Who,
me.
you? That be you, boo.
Hi. How are you?
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
We made it.
It's like 100 degrees outside.
It is. I'm melting.
All the fans across the states and around the world. It's a scorching 90.
Ugh.
I'm thinking it's 90 degrees here. Okay, folks. So you've been so amazing across all social media. We want to continue to encourage you to follow us on Twitter. You can follow us at _Dishin Days, and on Facebook and Instagram at Dishin Days. Also, if you are our podcast listener, hello. Please be sure and give us a nice 5-star review. We always love the positive encouragement. And if you're in the chat room right now, Tony's got his eyeballs on the chat room.
Glued to
So please say hello. I don't know any other language. How do you say hello?
Hola.
Bonjour. Hola. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bonjour.
Bonjour in French. For the French.
Yes.
Call them French.
For the French.
For the Frenchies. And also, if you are a lover of other soap operas, we've got the GH Report for General Hospital fans here at AfterBuzz. And for the Young and the Restless, we have the Restless Wrap. So please be sure to tune in to those shows as well, because they're fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Before we start, what did you think? Any thoughts?
I thought it was an okay week. I was much more excited about the stuff that happened earlier in the week. And then it kind of got a little
tepid,
right,
yeah.
like little womp womp.
Wah, wah.
But like not like womp womp and like boring, but just kind of like, all right, I'm taking in the information.
Yeah.
It was like part then part okay, info week.
It started off with the
Yeah.
and then agreed.
Yeah. How did you feel about it?
Same thing, That started off with a bang.
Mm-hmm.
I love that it was like a little adrenaline kick, and then it just was mellow, which was fine.
Yeah,
it was great. I thought it was a great week. I think it was a solid week. So, on that note, shall we, sir?
We shall.
It's time to start
Dishin Days.
Yes, thank you, Steve in the booth.
He always
just
so
rocks
on
it. He
yes.
always rocks it. Let's start out with John, Marlena, Diana, Leo, Will, Sunny, parentheses, Ted.
Can I just start off by saying, like, Judith Chapman was giving us 1982 soap opera diva acting realness this whole, like, week especially. Like, just very...
Just when we thought
with the eyes,
we couldn't get any more eyes.
Yeah. Oh, we got them all.
She dug deep, and she found more eyes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And more angles.
She was very cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs this week. I was like, this woman is crazy.
Yeah. And it, we've seen crazy in the textbook sense.
Uh-huh.
But
this is a whole different kind of crazy. This is just kind of like a, are you okay? Because something's off, like way off. This isn't even like Jordan Ridgway crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This isn't Jordan crazy, and this isn't Abby disturbance.
This is like
this is a whole other
This is like
world.
The Craft 1990s crazy.
Do you remember? I don't know if you watch old films, but whenever they were in peril, well, a woman was in peril, they always went.
Yes.
Right. I was expecting her to just pull that.
Yeah.
Card.
Or Norma Desmond.
Yes.
I'm ready for my close-up.
That was exactly it. That was a Norma Desmond. Yes, I wanted her to reach out into the camera.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
At first, I was a little like, oh, but then I got it. Like, it was perfect.
And then okay, how do you feel about the fact that Leo isn't John's son.
Well, so we had doubts. We already had our doubts.
I mean, I was all for it for some reason.
I totally wanted John to be the dad.
Sure.
Because I feel so bad for Leo. I want him to have that positive influence.
And he had such a sense of relief of like, you know, at least there's a good part of me. You know what I mean? Like, things can be better. And I think when Diana not only confessed to poisoning Marlena, and then that John wasn't the real father, it was just kind of like, I felt like his world was just like crumbling.
I felt
you
so
know?
bad.
Yeah.
And I know we had both said, well, she didn't have time. She couldn't possibly have had time.
But apparently she did.
Apparently she did, or she's lying. Do you think?
We'll never know.
Like, enough is enough?
Because here's the thing. It didn't make sense that she saw it, had enough time to redo it so that it looked authentic, or slip something in there that, you know, there just didn't seem to be enough time for someone not to realize what she was doing.
And that's the only reason that I think because she was backed into a corner.
Yeah.
And because the both of them were just coming at her.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, no, you're not his father.
Yeah.
And you're not his son. So there, the crossing of the arms. Like,
I
meh.
switched the test. I just went with it, John. But I love that John was comforting of Leo.
Yeah.
Because while he was finding this out, you saw John's hand just kind of like, it's all right, buddy, it's all right. And I was just like, it's nice to have that comfort. But then the crazy jumped out of Leo. And Leo...
Do you blame him?
Leo jumped out of himself and slid across that table and like went for Diana and was like, you!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so appropriate.
It was, yeah.
I felt that way.
I think by that point, he had just had enough.
And I loved, like you said, John taking that moment of trying to comfort Leo, and Marlena being Marlena, writing him the check.
Mm-hmm. I had a question.
Okay, what's the question?
When he found out that they weren't related, did he give the check back?
Well, so I had that thought in my brain. Okay, now you know you're not related, Leo. You're going to give the check back?
Right.
I'm thinking, he's not going to give the check back. He still's got no money.
Well, no.
You know, he's going to give the check back before he leaves town?
He
should,
He
but...
should have, because he did have that nice little payout from the annulment from Sonny.
That's right. The settlement.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Which
you're right.
We don't know how much, but apparently it wasn't enough for him. And I almost feel like this. Like, I know that you're trying to be rid of him, and what he wants is money. Just give it to him. And just be like, peace out, dude. Like, thank you. Like, you're out. You know what I mean?
You mean in regards to Sonny and Will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pay him off.
You know, emotions are so high. They hate Leo so much.
Yeah.
There's no, like, taking the high road for them, I don't think.
Yeah.
They're so angry and upset.
And then, because he was so upset, he was like, and Will's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm giving you the evil eye. I put a curse on you.
So look, we have the evil eye here, guys, to ward off Mati curses.
And see, maybe I should touch it, because maybe
please.
someone has like the evil eye on me.
I'm telling you, we have like 3 of these in our place.
Really?
Yes.
First off, I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Secondly, when he was like, I'm giving you the evil eye, I cursed you. I literally went, oh my God, are you serious?
For podcast people, that was a big rolling of the eyes.
It was a
by
huge
Tony
rolling of the
Moore.
eyes. It's almost like when Mark brings up Billy Flynn face.
Yes, it's like,
It's like, oh my God.
Here we go.
But then like Will started having the headache, and then it got worse, and then he passed out, and now he's worried, and Sonny put the necklace around him, and I was just like, I don't know about, like, you know, it's going into the realm of how days used to be with James E. Riley, and how he always did the magical, mystical stuff. That's how we got the possession of Marlena. That's why Passions had, like, you know, the witches
life.
and the broomsticks and stuff. But it started going that way, and I was like, okay, is this what we're doing with Sonny and Will now? Like, we're not going to give them just a moment?
5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. I wanted just 5 minutes.
Now we're going to hop into this.
Of no drama.
Yeah.
I wanted another night of them
yeah.
being in love. And
I would much rather Will and Sunny again build their own little side drama with the appropriate people like Leo, like Paul, like that whole gang of people could have done some great stuff.
Absolutely. I'm so sad to see Greg off the canvas.
Me too.
So very sad. His last swish out of the room made me so sad.
Yeah. And I tweeted him and I said, Dishin Days tweeted him and said
You
that.
are Dishin Days, Tony.
I know.
Come on.
And was like, Leo should come back with Terrence.
Yes.
And Greg was like, yes. And I was like, I am all for it. Get that in the works. I'm always trying to work my way into
It
the
will
show.
happen.
I have no idea how it hasn't happened.
It will happen.
The thing that I was confused about, though, was when Ted walked in to talk to Diana and how they were already acquainted with each other and how she also mentioned that the wife was not dead.
So I remember a few weeks back, Diana was in the hotel room, and I don't know if she was talking to Leo, but somebody brought up Ted Laurent, his name. And Diana did that I thing, which made me think, okay, she knows who Ted is.
She's familiar with him.
She's familiar with him.
Yes.
And then they never they didn't do anything with that.
Right.
Until
This.
Monday, where clearly they know each other.
Yes.
Clearly they have history that is probably wasn't left on a good note. We can probably be safe in that assumption.
Yeah.
And when she asked about his wife, she didn't seem surprised when he said she passed away a couple years ago. She just looked at him without even a blink and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that."
But then she was like, but I just saw her.
Yeah.
She was like, well, when did this happen? And he was like, a couple of years ago. And she was like, funny, I just saw her 6 months ago. And I'm just like...
In Paris or,
somewhere in France, I think. And it's like, where are we going with this?
Uh-huh. I don't know.
Because that's...
She was so nonplussed about it. She was so not surprised that I wonder if she has anything to do with his wife's passing. Or if this is another... No, it can't be a Dr. Rolf thing. It can't be.
That's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
But I do like the mystery of it.
Yeah, but we're not going to know anything because Diana's gone too.
Arg.
So I don't know what they're going to do with that space. I don't know. I liked that whole storyline. I liked the obsession of John. It reminded me of the Kristen and Marlena and John days, except, Marlena really didn't care about Diana. I liked Leo. I wasn't on board with Leo at first. I thought he was a bit annoying, but I
always loved him.
But I became a lover of him because of what he brought, what Greg Rickard brought to the character and brought to the show. And I just feel like there was so much that they could do with that character and with them. I would have loved to have him placed in Titan, and working with Brady.
There's so much conflict and drama.
Yeah.
So much
like
fun, good stuff.
Yeah, that I feel like there was definitely a place for Leo to live even without Sunny
and continue to be a thorn. And if we're going to have something that continues to set Sunny and Will apart, I would rather have a physical Leo than a curse.
Yes, for sure.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. Well, let's see what everyone else is saying in the chat room. Marlon wanted to know, will we ever see Titan's boardroom or office set again?
Everyone's remote.
Some people,
That's the world.
Some people in here, while we were talking about Ted's wife, they were saying, what if it's Princess Gina or Greta? Princess Greta. Do you remember Greta?
No, I don't.
Greta was back in the
remember
90s. She was played by Julianne Morris, I believe her name was. Yeah, but she was Greta, and she found out she was a princess.
Who was she related to? Or
I don't think there was any relation to anyone in Salem.
Okay.
Actually, let me see. These are the times where you feel like you need James Lott Jr.
Yes, James. Are you in the chat room? Where are you?
Let's see.
Interesting.
But that could be interesting. Julia Morris is the one that played Princess Greta. Let's see.
I'm wondering if the wife is actually going to become a character,
I don't
or
know.
if she's just backstory of some sort. I would like to see that. I'd like, because if Ted and Hope, if there's going to be this triangle thing, and the wife really isn't gone, then it could be kind of a fun.
Okay, so it was Greta von Umberg.
Okay.
And there's a lot that's going on. I think she's related to Princess Gina, because her and Gina have the same name. Let's see. She returned to Bo. Okay, wait. So when Bo went to New Orleans to find out about Hope's past there, that's right. She was Swamp Girl.
Oh,
Remember Swamp
Girl?
I do
remember Swamp Girl.
Yes, she was Swamp Girl. Bo brought her back. So let's see. It was soon learned that this Swamp Girl had taken Hope's place on the Cruise of Deception many years ago, and it was her that the Salemites had seen die as Hope. She developed feelings for Bo and knew that Billy's story about how baby Gina had died wasn't quite kosher. She returned with Bo to Salem and soon began a relationship with a younger man, Eric Brady. The relationship fizzled when she realized he was cheating on her with ex-love Nicole. With her mother's death confirmed, Greta had to take her rightful place as princess.
So she didn't start off as a princess?
No. But in order to do so, she and Austin had to go through the virtual Garden of Eden, where they face enemies like Witch Sammy, Princess Gina, Curtis Reed. Oh, okay. I vaguely remember this. This was back in the 90s.
Maybe Ron's moving back into that whole fantasy mystical
space.
thing.
I don't know.
Wow.
But that would be interesting,
That would be kind of cool.
I do remember Princess Greta. I like that storyline.
I like fantastical things.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Oh, yeah. Reese's Pieces 22 says, Swamp Girl, they thought she was Hope when she was in the acid. And now everyone's looking it up to find out, like, what's happening. Tim Rowell said the virtual Garden of Eden was horrible.
I like the name, though.
Yeah. But that was that's a good speculation, people. That would be interesting.
We shall see.
We shall see. All right.
Okay, I think that was it for...
John Marlena.
For them and Sonny and Will. I feel so bad for the Wilson. Okay. Next storyline. Stefan, Chloe, Brady, Gabby.
I think I figured out the ships that I like.
Okay.
I think I Oh, nope.
What?
Nope.
You're so wishy-washy.
Just when I thought... Because earlier this week, I was like, you know what? I like Brady and Gabby and Chloe and Stefan. But there's still something about Gabby and Stefan that I still like.
Brady and Gabby. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like Chloe and Brady. I don't know. That doesn't gravitate towards me.
I'm going to agree with you because it's just like they've been there, they've done that.
Been there, done that. Yeah,
and
bought the T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to see something new.
Yeah.
New chemistry. And speaking of new chemistry, since I wasn't here last week, I'm just going to say Brandon Barash. What do you think?
Oh, last week I said I loved him. Like
still digging him?
Yeah. I feel like there was no warming up. He had to literally dive right in as Stefan DiMeras. And I feel like he's doing it in a great, like, I'm powerful yet charismatic sort of a way.
It's fascinating because I absolutely agree. It's been a seamless transition. So kudos. because Tyler Christopher, I'm so going to miss him.
Yeah.
However, Brandon he brings his own flavor to Stefan.
He does.
He smiles a whole lot more.
Someone else mentioned that he smiles a lot
more. He's much more playful. I mean, Tyler was playful.
Yes.
But Tyler always was very heavy. Like, you could tell he walked around with this weight on his shoulders.
Well, I think I think he's very playful when it comes to like Chloe. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to be very at ease with her, very comforting to her, and not so like, I'm a DiMeras, you know?
I like that accent.
I'm a DiMeras.
A DiMeras.
Terrence DiMeras.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Whoa, I like that story.
Anyway.
So I'm digging Brandon. I'm excited. And I'm thinking he's very similar to Tyler in that he's got chemistry with just about everybody he's been working with so far. Mm-hmm. With Gabby.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes. And the thing with Stefan and Gabby is that, you know, you understand the hostility, but then you don't realize maybe there's an undertone to that hostility. Like, why is she so hostile towards him? You know what I mean? And then when she went in for the kiss, I was like, what? Like, she went for it.
Yes.
And then she's like, oh, I just wanted to give you a taste of what you never get.
That was backpedaling.
When she went into that foyer, she was like...
She was literally weak in the knees.
Yeah. And I think that's when she discovered, like, I think he's right. But again, I still... A couple weeks ago, I came up with a theory of, remember, during the DID, Abigail's personality was Gabby. Gabby adopted the same traits as the real Gabby Hernandez. So, in essence, Stefan would be attracted to Gabby Hernandez.
Because of those qualities. Yes.
I'm just saying.
And I truly don't believe he put your theory into action or into play until she kissed him. Because like you said, when Gabby walked out, she was weak in the knees, like, and then also Stefan sat in the chair and was a little ruffled.
He was too.
A little ruffled by it.
Yeah.
And maybe that's when it started, the dots, like you said, the dots started to connect.
Connecting. Yeah.
That kiss, maybe it resonated on some, it was familiar to him on some level. Mm-hmm. So it got wheels turning. But I'm going to go with Chloe and Stefan. I really like that ship.
Do you?
I really do.
Well, we're going to see what happens.
I really do. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be Gabby and Stefan that's going to play out. Mm-hmm. But I just like the Chloe and Stefan mirroring Victor and Maggie.
Yes.
That's what I like about that.
Yes. I totally see that, and I totally agree with that. Yeah.
And I loved, and I don't know if this was in the script or if this was a choice that Brandon made, but when he was in Chloe's room and he had brought up the breakfast with the rose, when she started to make the bed, he went to the other side and was helping her make her bed.
Well, yeah.
Did you? And I thought, it threw me. I thought, that is so sweet.
Well, you should, because let me tell you, if you have not made a bed by yourself, it is hard. You have to fling the sheets in the right way so that it lays right. And if it doesn't, you got to walk all the way around to the other bed. And you got to walk all the way around. And you got to tuck that. And then you got to fold. And you got to walk all the way around. And you need help.
That was so sweet.
It's
I thought,
a tedious thing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love that moment.
That was a good moment. I mean, you kind of go back and forth. Like, you see Stefan and Chloe together, and you're like, oh, this is great. And then you see Stefan and Gabby together, and you're like, oh, this is great. And then you see Brady and Chloe together, and you're like, meh.
But it was a good kiss. Brady and Chloe, that was a good moment.
I do like
they kind of melted into each other.
Sure. I do like when Stefan was trying to get Chloe to just kind of calm down and not think about, the terror and everything like that. And it was like, well, sing for me. It reminded me
Totally forgot about that moment.
Yes. You know what it reminded me of? Stefano. when he would sit in the chair and play classical music and just be like, just to himself.
Yes, he always did that.
It felt very much like that.
Yeah, it centered him, it calmed him. Again, that's the kind of influence that Chloe has.
Yeah.
Centers, calms, soothes. I think that's one of the big attractions.
Let's see. Hello Bell said Gabby and Brady makes not want to watch well romantically. So Hello Bell's not for Gabby and Brady.
Okay.
Angela Bennett says, I like Brandon and Stefan. He is doing a really good job. Kathy Rose says, Brady and Chloe in game, soulmates, best darn kiss on days. Come on. Let's see. Oh, they're mentioning, was it this week that Eric had on a tank top?
Yes. Was it? I know for sure last week because he and Gabby had a lot of conversations, and he was in that black tank top with his muscles.
Muscles.
Yes.
Muscles.
Yes.
Tim has done the ship of Brady and Gabby and put in the suggestion of Babby. Me World is all for Stefan and Gabby. Tim is for Brady and Gabby. So everyone is kind of like all over the place.
It's interesting.
This is an interesting triangle and dynamic.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
Laura Riley says, best moment of the week was when Rafe called Ted Pepe Laurent.
Oh, absolutely. I have that in my notes. That was a LOL moment. Absolutely an LOL moment.
Hi, Willa. No, Mark isn't here.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, Willa. We twy. We do twy.
We do twy.
We do twy.
And I think, and the way Chloe and Gabby went at it.
That's right.
Chloe is like,
you are all up in my business.
She's like, I find it
very,
very convenient that you are always over here for business. And now that you felt the need to run to Brady and tell him about our kids, like, girl, what game are you trying to pull? It's almost like Chloe was like, listen, you forgot that I'm the tea spiller of Salem, and you're trying to come for my gig. I need you to stay in your lane, Hernandez.
That's great. And Gabby's always got that poker face.
Yeah.
You know, she refuses to be just fazed by anything.
Yeah.
Until she goes weak in the knees in the lobby, in the hallway. Well,
there's that. Because, she had a kiss from her lover. her wants to be a lover. I don't know. This is an interesting storyline, and I dig it. I like it.
I do too.
Yeah. So, why not?
Let's do this.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So we have Trip, Haley, JJ, Claire, Eve, and Jack.
Claire is crazy. Claire is crazy.
So in my notes, I have Richter scale of cray cray is inching up.
It's not. No, it's not inching up. It is there.
When Olivia was here and she's like, Claire,
just you wait.
Claire's only at 4. On a scale of 1 to 10, Claire's only at 4. You just wait.
Listen, she is really bringing on the cray cray. And the thing about it is that it's because she's so insecure. You know what I mean? And I get it because these men kind of just use her, you know?
What do you mean? Oh, I see.
Because Trip is not really into Claire. Because, okay, think about this. If Ernie met a woman and was like, babe, I'm going to marry this woman so she can get a green card.
What was that sound effect that we played in the very beginning of the cold open?
Do you have that, Steve? He's going to pull it. Oh, that's
okay,
all right.
That sound effect, let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
And I know, you and Ernie have been married forever.
Right, but if this was a new thing, at the beginning of a relationship.
It'd be like, you're going to do what?
Like, what?
And again, if they're going to go this route, I still agree. It does make more sense for JJ and Haley to do it because they were already together. Now, what that would say for Jack and that it's the son and all that kind of stuff would have had to play out.
It would have to play out.
But the fact that, she was already living there and, this story, even though they came up with a wonderful storyline, and I love the little flashbacks of how everything could have happened, It is more believable for that. But this is tipping Claire over the, like, girl, you better start packing for Bayview because you on your way there.
You know, I didn't think about that, but you're right. It almost seems like Trip is with Claire as a default because things didn't work out with Sierra.
Yeah. Terrell Bellinger says, Claire Brady is a combination of Belle Black and Sammy Brady 2.0.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
She is little Sammy.
Yeah.
She is little Sammy. Which and I love seeing it.
Yeah.
I love seeing the cray increase every week.
Yeah.
The stamping of the foot. When he says, "Oh no, we can't do the Salem thing. We can't do that night," and she screams and stamps her foot.
And at what point will Trip realize, like,
I know
there's
like,
something
really?
there? Like, why are you so wanting to do that?
Like, hello.
And then the fact that Claire runs to Eve and it's just like handing her material, and again, just like Sammy, not thinking of the possible consequences.
No, she's impulsive and doesn't think about anything except being in the moment and being consumed by insecurity.
So Eve and Jack have this whole, like, you know, well, once Eve gets the information, then sets the plan of setting them up and putting a camera in their room and everything like that. And what I'm so glad is that once they got what they needed, Jack was like, no, we are not going to do this. And I want to go, you better stick with it, Jack. Because I feel like Jack is starting to, he may not remember who he was, but I think he's starting to feel who he was. And I think that this isn't feeling right. All the things that are happening are being contrived by Eve, and it's not feeling right to him.
Something's not right. But, you know, so far he's done everything Eve's wanted him to do.
I mean, far.
He has these moments of conscience, but then it passes. Because Eve is able to persuade him that what she thinks is a better idea. And he's like, okay.
Claire is like, she's so conniving.
She's so good.
Oh, and I love how she tried to keep her hands clean with like not wanting to be the one at the press conference, like exposing it.
Well,
or whatever.
no, are you kidding?
But
none of this can come out. She can't be even remotely connected to any of this.
Right, but then the brilliant idea of putting the proposal up online.
Yeah, social media.
And they went for the kids. Cut. That's it.
I know.
Cut.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she's about
great.
to lose it.
Yeah, that wasn't in the script, folks.
Right. She's like, no, that wasn't needed.
Out.
Yeah.
I did love the Jack and JJ confrontation. You know, it just drives home the point that there's that divide, that wedge between the two of them is becoming farther apart.
Yeah.
And I like seeing that.
Yeah.
Because Jack is really going to have to redeem himself.
Yeah.
Big time.
He has a lot of redeeming to do.
Yes.
And I know everyone is still very shaky about this particular storyline, but I think everyone is doing a great job with it. And I really do like the character of Haley. And I really do hope that they find use for her.
I do too.
You know what I mean? Because I think she's doing great.
I do too.
Yeah.
It works with everybody. I like the ensemble.
Ensemble.
The ensemble of everyone.
Yeah.
They work off of each other really well.
And she's a great addition to the teen scene with such an interesting problem.
Yes.
This whole immigration thing.
Yes. And you can see how both guys like her.
Yeah.
How both guys do want to step up and do the right thing for her.
And now this is another ship that's tough because there's a part of me that likes her and JJ, but then there's a part of me that likes her and Trip.
But there's the chemistry between her and JJ.
You think there's chemistry between them and her and JJ?
Well, yeah, I do.
I don't know. Those flashback scenes with Trip.
They were good. When they're making up the whole backstory of how they found love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They played it well.
I thought it was good. What do you guys think in the chat room? How do you think about Haley? How do you think about the storyline? What do you think about JJ and Haley, Trip and Haley? Like, let us know in the comments what you think.
We also had that moment of the lighter.
Someone finally put it together, and it was JJ. Because now it's been told that Jordan didn't start that fire. Because Jordan was like, and we'll get to her later.
Yeah.
She was like, who? Me?
What?
What?
I know
No,
I had issues,
didn't.
but what?
Yeah.
Don't put that on me.
Yeah.
I'll take accountability for my other stuff, but
Right.
don't put that on me.
But not on me, not today.
Yeah.
And so when JJ saw the lighter, he was like, "What is this doing here?" So it's obviously a very distinct lighter that is associated with the cabin.
Yeah, well, he said that exact lighter was found in the original fire. So what is
it doing
What
here?
is it doing here?
And so then when oh my gosh. So two things I'm thinking right now. I'll finish that and then go to that. That's me telling my note.
Note to self.
So then when Sierra and Ben saw JJ at the elevator in,
Yes.
in the hospital, and Sierra was like, "Oh, by the way, Jordan didn't start that fire." It went flashback to, and I was like, "Oh, connect the dots."
Yep.
La 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 la. That's from Pee Wee Herman, in case you don't know that.
I didn't know that.
But also, when JJ got off the elevator and saw Sierra and Ben together and started going off on Ben, I was like, "Oh." I was
Well,
like,
you know,
I thought we were over.
But he
like,
was just coming off of having a conversation with Haley about what had happened to his sister. Because she didn't know about that.
But
so he's still raw with all the emotion.
Let Sierra make her own decision.
I know, but he's projecting. You know, he was emotional. He sees the two of them, and he just vomited all over them.
Ugh.
I know. But he backed off. When the lighter issue came up and, the fact that Jordan said she didn't start the fire, he backed off because, like you said, it started to connect the dots.
Yes. Kirsten Marie says, I like Haley. I think Haley and JJ have chemistry.
Yay, me too.
Gabby says, Haley and JJ. Claire is a rebound. It looks like everyone's more for Haley and JJ.
And the thing is, it doesn't matter who Claire is with. She's always going to be this way. She'd feel insecure regardless of who she's with.
This is true.
She would sabotage any relationship that she's in.
I love the predictions that people have in the chat room. Tim Rowell says Jack will get his memory back and he will marry Haley.
Oh, there you go.
I can't.
I don't.
That's hilarious.
I can't, and I don't, and I won't.
Scott Holston said, "Over the fire, let it go."
Over the fire, let it go.
I think
to grandmother's house we go.
Right. I think we all have that mutual feeling of like we just want to know. We just want to know who started what.
Let's start tying up some loose ends.
Yeah. Tim Rowe, Marlon, Ben is mine, not Tony's. Okay, yeah, you can have them.
There you go.
Y'all can have anybody, honestly.
Anything else in there?
In that world? No, I think we covered everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we move on to our little tidbit stories.
Mm-hmm. Well, we just wanted to thank you all for making us the ESPN of TV talk. For us to continue to grow, we need your help. If you're on YouTube right now, which you absolutely are because you are watching us live, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you're listening on iTunes, hello, iTunes users, please give us 5 stars and comment. We love to hear what you guys think about our show and what you like, only what you like, and what you want more of. But no matter where you are, leave us a comment so that you can get involved with the conversation. Now, being a part of AfterBuzz TV has meant so much to all of us, and we truly appreciate you supporting us in doing what we love. And don't forget to tell your friends.
Yes.
And keep enjoying our shows. Please tell your friends. Let all your Days of Our Lives fans know that we are here doing this every Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you, Tony Moore.
Thank you, Tammy Gobea. All right.
Tidbit number 1.
Yes.
Sarah, Eric, Rex, Brady, and oh, wow. How do you really feel about this?
Sarah's a strong woman.
I was just going to say, I love the confrontation between Brady and Sarah.
Sarah,
she put him in his place, but good.
Sarah has no problem owning her feelings. Sarah has no problem speaking her truth. I don't like Brady. Leave Chloe alone. there's nothing that you can do. She doesn't want your help. She feels like she has it under control. She feels like she's fine. Leave it alone. And the fact that you would go to Eric and blackmail him again into going for custody for, like, it's like, Brady, go have not one, not two, but several seats.
Yes.
Somewhere.
Yes.
Over the rainbow.
I could not believe that he even brought that up. Even it suggested something like that.
It's
And I
crazy.
couldn't believe that Eric was like, oh, well, I guess I have to do it. What?
And that's when Sarah was like, you ain't gotta do nothing.
Yes.
Hey, Rex, guess what? I kiss Eric.
Thank you.
And no. Don't blame him. I was the one that went after it. And I'm the one that told him how I felt and that I had feelings for him. And guess what him said? He ain't got no feelings for me. She owned it. She was just like, this is what it is, and this is what it's gonna be, and we're done here.
So I have a comment. When first scene opens up with Eric, I noticed his haircut. And I went, oh, Eric cut his hair. I mean, he's got amazing hair.
I love when Will was like, hey, nice haircut.
Nice haircut.
And then Marlena kept it going, was like, oh, that is a nice haircut.
haircut. See, I'm like,
And I'm
the
like,
only one.
is that a little improv in there? It's a little improv, you guys.
They had the same reaction I did. I was like, oh, nice haircut. But, yeah, I'm not happy. I was happy with Sarah. She stood her ground.
Yes.
She confessed to everything.
Yes.
Boom, boom, boom. And then,
Shout out to Mark J. Freeman.
hey, Mark J. Freeman. He's in the house.
He's in the chat.
He's in
Go
the
ahead.
chat.
Sorry.
The chat house. But then she caved. The whole proposal thing.
She still should have said no, because I feel like this. She's only accepting the proposal because she thinks Eric doesn't have feelings for her.
Yeah. And how can Rex even think that this is coming from a real place?
Because
after
you know how we've described Rex.
he's an idiot. That's how I've described him on multiple occasions.
Well, I mean, you might be right in there somewhere.
Yeah, I think so.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit right. She's right, y'all. I mean, I wouldn't have done it. The whole fact that he was like, I've been carrying this around just in case. It's like you just want to fulfill your ego
Talk
to be
about
like,
needy.
I locked it down.
Yeah.
It's
He's
like,
so needy.
It's like, just wait. It's not even the right time. You just heard that she has feelings for somebody else.
And you really think that this is genuine and authentic? Like a normal person would go sulk for a couple of days.
Yeah.
That his girlfriend, former fiance, has feelings for someone else.
Right.
Sulk a little bit. Process it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then,
take a moment.
But, so I wasn't happy.
This is ridiculous.
I don't like them together.
Ugh. Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then the whole fight with Rex and Eric, and Eric's kind of going, Brady told me that you would do this. It's like Eric is actually the one that's resisting it all.
But I do like Marlena. I do like his mother saying, you gotta put your feelings first.
Mm-hmm. And she was like, did I drum this up? She was basically like, I was already fine when you was praying.
Yeah, no, but that hasn't been brought up.
Oh.
That hasn't been brought up yet.
Maybe I just brought that up myself.
You brought it up last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But other people are bringing up, it was a miracle, Marlena. It was a miracle. And then she thinks about what Eric said about his prayer, the power of prayer, and how he's got to stand by his bargain with God. And, no, Rex needs to go away. That's it.
Rex needs to
just go away, Rex.
Rex just
Not
needs to figure it out.
Like physically go away, but he needs to get out of the way of Sarah and Eric.
Tim is on a roll today. Tim says 12 p.m. Sarah and Rex talk about how they need to rebuild trust. 12:01 Rex proposes at the hospital.
I love it.
Why did Eric never really mention Greta in the years since her departure? Oh, we know they don't mention people unless they need to.
Yeah, unless it serves the story.
Yeah.
The plot.
Oh, Nicole Silver says Eric and Sarah are boring together.
Really?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. You can't be boring if Sarah's part of the equation.
No.
But I don't like the fact that Eric was a little spineless this week. Yeah.
He's trying to be sweet.
I know.
Annie Goen says, I felt like Eric told Marlena about his promise to God to get permission from her to break it now that she's going to be okay.
But he's not.
Yeah.
He's standing by it.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
There you go. Okay, Rex, move on. Next tidbit. Hope and Rafe, parentheses, Kate. Kate, love Kate. Ted. Why did I put... Oh, and Jennifer, right. She was on for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Abe and Jordan.
Well, Hope told Jennifer that Ted... First she said, I kissed Ted. No. Ted kissed me.
Yeah.
And I was like...
Hope's
but
got
you
all sorts
liked it.
She's got all sorts of feelings for him.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah. Well, because look at Rafe and Hope. And I'm just like...
It's a mess.
It's a complete mess.
It's a mess.
And you know what? Shame on Rafe for going to Abe and saying that stuff about Ted and basically getting Hope in trouble. That's your wife. You are to guard and protect. You lied when she shot Stefano. And you mean to tell me that you just couldn't keep this little tidbit to yourself? No, it's because you are threatened by Ted. You want Pepe Laurent out of the picture so that he doesn't pose a threat to you anymore because you know there's something cooking in the kitchen.
That was an ego
And
move.
it ain't enchiladas. It's a croissant.
It's a croissant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't...
No, that was shady. That was completely shady.
They're growing farther and farther apart.
Yeah.
And it's giving Ted an opportunity to do all his charming French stuff.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Speaking of, you remember that moment in Horton Town Square where something was like she said something in French and then he said, and she was just like, oh, and then just walked away.
Yeah.
I was like, where's the closed caption for this?
Yes.
What did he say?
Yes. You know what? It doesn't matter because whatever he says in French,
it was something.
It's gonna be good.
It was something that made her feel like she was about to loosen up them buttons. And she said, I gotta go. I have got to go. This man is giving me all kinds of the whip appeal.
Yes.
And she said, I gotta go. Gotta go.
The French feels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the French feels.
All the French feels.
Yeah. And then Abe being all concerned about how it would affect his election.
It puts him
and all
into
this
a bad place. You know, if this doesn't come out, it puts him in a bad place.
Mm-hmm.
If it does come out, it puts him in a bad place.
Yeah.
So he's got to figure out the next move of how he's going to deal with this.
This election.
This whole thing is not good for Rafe and Hope.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to throw Ted and Hope together. It's going to take a lot. Because they're married. She's married. She's not going to cheat on Rafe.
Listen, if it's not going to be Aiden, fine. I'll let it be Ted.
But she's not going to cheat on him. Rafe's going to have to do something catastrophic for Hope to retaliate in some way. Because they're both true blue folk.
Yeah, very by the book people.
Very, very by the book people.
But then Rafe got a call from Kayla to come over and see Jordan because Jordan was like calling for him.
Yeah.
That's when the whole thing about the fire came out and everything like that. But then it doesn't just stop there.
No, it doesn't.
Jordan mentioned something about a baby.
Yes. Her baby. Not just a baby. Her.
Where does baby come from?
I don't know.
Whose baby is
Mystery baby.
Who the daddy?
Baby's
How
alive.
old is this baby?
So Jordan's been technically gone for what, like a year? So if she got pregnant, had a baby, it can't be too old. If there is a baby. She's not hallucinating. She's not making it up.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Things I don't know.
That.
I feel
Would
like
be that.
It's only just like a couple of years.
And I do like Rafe and Jordan. Like, to me, Rafe has chemistry with everybody else except Hope.
True. I just wish that Jordan wasn't cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I know. I felt so bad her being tied down. That's like the worst. That's horrible. Yeah, didn't start the fire, and there's a baby out there somewhere.
Yeah.
So that story's got to get revealed somewhere. That conversation's got to continue next week.
Yeah, because that was the cliffhanger for Friday.
That was a cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's it, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of whose baby it could be. But I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Sierra and Ben and the sponge baths of all sponge baths.
Oof.
I said to Ernie, here's who I'm thinking of giving designer days to, and I just fast forwarded to the shirtless Ben, because the birthday suit's always a good form of attire, right? Oh my.
I've never had or given a sponge bath,
but there's incentive now.
In that moment, it's like a sponge bath sounds pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty good.
I just really enjoyed her catering to him.
Yes.
And taking care of him.
It's like
and him fighting it a little bit.
Yeah. It's like you took care of me, and now it's my turn to take care of you.
Yeah.
I like that. And their relationship keeps growing, and it was really cute when like they started to really make out, and then Kayla walked in like, oh.
You mean when she mounts him?
Oh, yeah.
She climbed all up on top of him.
Let me tell you, if I were Sierra and I had just finished giving Ben a sponge bath.
Oh no, he didn't.
Honey, I would have been I would just call me Miley Cyrus. It's the climb. Okay. Sinners take that and send that to Rob Wilson. Okay. I would, and the whole trip, I would have been like, climb every mountain.
Little Sound of Music reference, yes.
Yes, gladly.
Oh, my living word. And like you said, Kayla walking in on that moment was priceless.
Yeah.
And what I loved is when she walked in and how Ben grabbed the gown to cover himself up. Oh,
I'm like, don't cover up.
That was so
Don't cover
cute.
up them muscles.
That was so cute how he got like all bashful and shy.
I feel like anytime, I just thought of this.
What? I like when you had these ooh moments.
I just pictured it in my head. Someone doing a Rob Wilson shirtless montage to Diana Ross's Muscles.
Oh.
Have you heard that song?
I have.
She's like, I want muscles. Ooh, yes. Oh.
Okay, fans.
If somebody does that.
Let's get to work.
Oh.
Let's get to work.
Whew.
Oh my
Talk about
gosh.
fire. All right. But yeah, it was just really sweet to see the roles reversed.
And the candy striper moment. That was hysterical.
Oh gosh.
That was very cute.
They're super cute.
That's very real.
They're cute together. All right.
Yeah, and touching back again on Ben and Sierra leaving the hospital, running into JJ once again, and then flashes to the memory of Claire's lighter, and I felt bad for Ben. He's like, great, she didn't start the fire. Great, we're gonna start this all over again.
Great.
I'm gonna become the prime suspect again.
Great. Yeah.
At least there's no curse.
Ugh. Do you realize how many people I've given the evil eye to?
I'm telling you.
Oh,
there's power in the eye.
I hope I didn't.
You just better be selective about who you give eye to. Yeah.
I hope I didn't curse anybody. Normally I'm trying to give bedroom eyes, but I just look sleepy. So maybe we still have a little bit of time. Some people have been asking if we're taking phone calls, so maybe we can take phone calls after news and gossip.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
awesome.
Perfect. All right, let's do that. All right. Take it away, Tamala.
Okay, so that's it for the week. Yes, we've recapped the week.
Okay.
And now it's time for our favorite part of the show, and that is our
segments. All right, and we're going to start with mine, which is Tony's official 3 Snaps Award.
Oh, snap!
All right, there's always a moment in life where you have just had enough. You have had it with someone telling you lies. You have had it with someone coming for you. You have had it with someone making your life completely miserable. And when the straw finally It's like the last straw. That's it. It's that last nerve that they keep tapping on. It is the nail in the coffin, and you finally reach your breaking point, and you leap and slide over to that person and grab them by the neck and be like, "You horrible person, you have ruined my life." That is what happened this week when Leo had enough of Diana and said, "You know what? I am not taking it anymore. I don't care if you my mama or not. I have had it." And when he did a police scoop up and slid across that table and grabbed Diana, I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
Get it, Leo." So, Greg Rickard, you get Tony's official 3 Snaps Award.
Oh, snap!
That was a good moment.
It was a beautiful moment.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's time for... So there were a few options, but I'm going to give it to Thea. I'm going to Magia. I don't know how to pronounce Thea's last name.
We'll go with that.
Haley Chen, who plays Haley Chen, in this adorable romper. Now, it is a BCBG Max Azaria romper. I'm going to describe it just a little bit. It's a front zip romper in a dusty olive color with asymmetrical overlay details. We've got a crew neck, sleeveless, exposed front zip closure, and 2 on-seam pockets. So, Miss Haley Chen, Miss Thea Magia, you get this week's...
Yes. All right. And now it's time for...
AfterBuzz TV News.
All right. We only got one news and gossip, and it pertains to me. Ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendars because we are coming to Washington, D.C. on June 29th for a Daytime Pride event brought to you by the kind folks at Celebrity Spectrum Events. It has just been announced that not only will I be hosting the event, but I'm bringing some people along with me. We have from Days of Our Lives, Freddie Smith and Greg Rickard, who just signed on. Greg just signed on.
So much fun.
Also, in addition to, we have Jake Silverman, Ryan Carnes, and Van Hannes. I think that's how you pronounce all the names. I'm going to have to learn those names quickly because I'm going to have to say them on June 29th. And you guys can help me say them. Make sure you go to SpectrumCelebrityEvents.com. That's SpectrumCelebrityEvents.com for all the details and for all the ticket info and how you can meet all of them. And... me!
I love this headshot, by the way.
Of me?
Yeah, it's a great photo.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, and I'm sorry. Also, Brett Everett Young, who you guys know, him as a wonderful photographer. He did the Dream Loud campaign and has photographed many of the soap stars. He will be the event's photographer as
that's
well.
Exciting.
He was just announced. So you guys come out, say hello, buy a ticket, come meet us in Washington, D.C. on June 29th.
It's going to be warm.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be warm.
It is.
Okay.
All right, so let's take some phone
We've got
calls.
some phone
We want to
calls.
chit chat with you guys.
The number is 424-354-8302.
That's right.
So
What's the phone number again?
it is 424-354-8302. Call us.
In the chat, Vista Trista 7 says Leo played his part, but Leo was the only interesting thing in a Wilson story. I should really probably read those ahead. Let's see. Dwight says, I'm going to miss Leo flirting. Me too, because he
Yes.
flirted with
His swishing and flirting. And I loved
everybody.
him and Brady. I loved
Yeah.
the dynamics between the two of them.
Tim said, Tony, that's a hot pick. Thank you.
It is.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much.
Who took that headshot?
My friend Mahan
Oh, nice.
took that shot.
That is great.
We
We have a phone call. We have a caller. Awesome. Hi, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, everybody. It's Jamel calling from Brooklyn.
Hey, Jamel.
Oh, Jamel from Brooklyn. Where have you been?
Oh, I've been working, child. I've been working.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome back. What did you think about this week?
You know what? I guess it was a great week. It was a little slow for me, but I did love I love the change of Stephen, because I like the guy who plays the new Stephen
Yes,
from General
Brandon's
Hospital.
great.
I think that he's just, so I always say the word. I think he's dreamy. He's a very charming man.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he has so much charisma, so funny and so warm. Very warm energy coming from him. So it's just going to be interesting to see what they do in the future months with that character. But I just came in. I saw you all talking about Claire. Now Claire is this little. Oh my God, that character! It's reminding me so much of this woman, Cynthia Watros, I think her name is. She used to play Annie on Guiding Light, and sort of looked like her too. And she was innocent and crazy. And I'm really liking the character of Claire and what they're going to do with that. I'm just so focused on that little story of those, all the immigration and all that kind of stuff. Very happy about what they're doing with Claire.
Because, I feel like most people are very wishy-washy about that storyline, but I enjoy it.
I absolutely enjoy it.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, I enjoy it too. I think they're making the most out of what they're given. Pretty much, it's not like the most exciting, flashy thing, but I think that all the cast of Piper and all the people in that little nugget is just doing a good job. I think, and I think they're doing a real good job. With the material that they've been given, I think they're doing fantastic.
For sure.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks, Jamel, for calling in. I'm glad to hear back from you.
Oh, thank you. And I'm again loving the show, and
Thank you.
especially the weeks when I have a chance to see it live. I get to watch you all recap and just catch me up real quick before Monday, so I had to watch 5 hours of television.
There you go. That's what we're here for.
That's our job.
Yay.
Thank you, Jamel. Awesome.
Thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Stay in touch.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Oh, Jamel from Brooklyn. He's been around for a while.
Has he been around for a while?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're still taking phone calls,
So
y'all.
he's new to me. So Jamel's a.
Yes, he's been with us since nearly the beginning.
That's fabulous.
Yeah. So it's great.
I love it.
It's great. Trying to see what some other people are saying in the chat room. Let's see. Is Ted's? Oh.
Okay, caller on the line. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Dwight Slimmons from Louisville, Kentucky.
Hi.
Oh, good old Dwight Simmons.
Hi, Dwight.
Dwight always sends us his speeches for Chandler Massey, and I've looked at all of them. So thank you, Dwight. He is a huge
okay, now I know
Chandler
who it
Massey
is.
fan, and he would like a role on Days of Our Lives like me. How are you tonight?
I'm fine.
Good. What did you think about this week of Days?
Well, I didn't get to see it because I was busy, but
Uh-huh.
I was shocked to hear that Will was in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I was so sad to hear that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what did you think about Will getting the evil eye and getting this curse on him, because he's gonna need your thoughts and prayers.
Definitely.
Well, I felt shocked. I was sad, and when he collapsed on that ground, I was like, "What happened?" I mean,
all of us thought the same thing.
Because it came out of nowhere, for sure.
came out of nowhere. He had a headache and everything, and I thought, "Is he going to make it?" And I just thought, "Is this the end of him?"
Yeah. No. I think he'll pull through. He'll pull through because of the love of Sonny.
The love, yes. Just like John pulled Marlena through.
What did you think of the fan speech I wrote for him?
You know what? I always enjoy them because you remind me so much of me, because you really want to put it out there. You're showing your love for a fantastic actor, and so I say kudos to you. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Now, my question to you is, if you were to have a role on Days of Our Lives, what would you want your role to be?
I wanted to be a nice person. I wanted to be a nice friend of Will and Sonny's, and get them back together and hope for them.
Oh, so you would be the wingman.
Yeah, I'd be a good influence.
Always keeping them together.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
You got to
that.
get Sharon Matthew back on the show.
We welcome everyone, so hopefully he'll come and pop back in, hopefully soon, and chit chat with
And I
us.
hope you can share the fan speech with him.
Huh?
hope you can share this fan speech I wrote for him.
Oh, yeah, we will definitely try to do that.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Dwight.
Thank you, Dwight, for calling in, and thanks for keeping up with us. We appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Have a good one.
Bye.
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 All right. See, I love when the fans call in and like we're already familiar with them.
Yes.
This way.
Having that history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fan history. Fan
Yeah.
history is always good. Someone had a thought of that. What if Jordan is Ted's wife because of the accident?
Oh, my living word.
The theories that come
The
out of this chat
theories.
room is interesting.
Okay, caller, hi. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi there, I'm Joe from St. Louis.
Hey,
Hi, Joe from St. Louis.
And my thought was about Hope and Rafe, because they're two stand-up people, so something's going to have to come between them. What about Rafe being the baby's father?
Oh, Jordan's baby father?
Oh.
Jordan's baby.
Oh.
Interesting.
And I said I like Rafe and Jordan together.
And,
But
someone,
when would that have happened?
I mean, Days of Our Lives can,
I know,
they'll figure it
yeah.
out. But
Joe, I like that.
But someone just posted a clip of Rafe and Jordan and Ariana Grace, and like how they were together. And I think someone else was kind of speculating the same thing, that what if it was Rafe's baby?
Because that would do it. No question.
Well, I figured there has to be something big to happen to make Hope finally leave him.
I mean, does something big need to happen? Like, can't they just realize that it's not working out? Because it's not working out is it working out for you, Joe, Hope and Rafe?
No, I didn't. I never was really in for that ship.
Mm-hmm.
That ship has sailed.
Who would you have rather seen Hope with?
I liked Aiden and Hope, honestly, but I do like
Podcasters,
See?
Tony's so happy, arms
See?
are up in the air.
Joe, I was right
she
with
needs somebody
you.
a little more devious.
Yeah.
Not so much like
not
her.
too much, but
Rafe's a lot like her.
But see, I felt like Hope and Aiden had something that just this chemistry, this, he had a son and was a single father. She, was a single mother with a daughter, and it could have been a very Brady Bunch, no intended, family. And then they did that whole thing with Aiden, and I was like, no, that would have been the best choice.
Yeah, they had to make
post-Bo.
him too crazy.
Right. I mean, he was beyond. And then they tried to redeem him by bringing him back and being like, no, that was a different Aiden. And I was like, whew, okay, they're going to set it straight. Nope, he was Google Fucks again. So thank you, Joe. I appreciate the fact that you are along with me in thinking that Hope and Aiden would have been great together.
And thank you for that possibility
Absolutely.
of Jordan and Rafe.
Yeah,
That's
that was a good
awesome.
theory. That was a good train of
yeah.
thought there.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to see. Well, thank you, Joe from
All
St.
right.
Louis. Appreciate you calling in and supporting us.
Well, thank you. Bye-bye, guys.
Have a
Bye.
good one.
Oh, I like it when new people call.
I know.
Because I don't think Joe's
I've never
ever
been to
called
St.
in.
Louis either.
Me either.
I've always wanted to go just because of the movie
Yeah.
in St. Louis.
Yeah. Oh, Scott Holston said Aiden was boring. I loved Aiden.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm kind of with Scott. Yeah.
You didn't
for
like
real.
Aiden?
Yeah, no. I
Oh.
never jived with Aiden.
I loved it.
Never jived
I
with
loved
him.
it. I loved it. I loved
There's
it. I
been
loved
no
it.
one but Bo for me. Aiden couldn't. It's not that I want the shoes to be filled. It's
Yeah.
just that kind of connection. I just never felt that with Hope and Aiden.
I did. Well, whatever.
Caller on the line. Hi. Who is this? What's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Sarah.
Hi,
Oh,
Sarah.
hey, Sarah. How are you?
Fine.
Good. What did you think of this week of days?
I want Rex to go, and I want Sarah and Eric.
Yay! Me too, Sarah.
Me too. I'm all
too.
about Sarah and Eric as well.
Yeah. I mean, I like Rex, but not with Sarah.
What if Rex and Chloe?
Rex and Chloe. Oh, what do you think about that, Sarah? Rex and Chloe.
Well, I didn't like that when he said inappropriate last time. Was the last week episode? Last week.
Was
When he said Chloe, when Brady brought one of the security, but he was looking at her, and then he said, "Stop that, gorgeous."
That's right.
Oh.
In
And
Doug's
I
place.
thought it was very, very inappropriate for Rex to say that.
I thought the same thing.
Interesting. All right.
But I do like the scene in My Feelings.
Oh, yes, when they were singing Drake's In My Feelings. That was actually really cute. And I can't believe I didn't catch on to...
I didn't catch on to that either.
Yeah, well, you know,
I
can't...
did.
Aw, that's awesome, Sarah.
And I'm so torn because I really like Stephen and Gabby, and then, and she had a scene with Brady, and I liked them too, but everyone said that Brady is too old for her.
Old?
Too old for Gabby?
For Chloe?
Oh,
for
that's what
Gabby?
everyone says.
No. Do you think that?
It's kind of... Maybe in retrospect, it could be bordering on not too... Like, you have your age limit, and maybe, like... it's almost there.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
don't mind because, you know...
Never crossed
It's
my
Brady,
mind, though, that
you
he
know?
was too old for her.
Yeah, because they all look the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just emotionally. They're emotionally kind of on the
There
same
we go.
level.
That's
Maybe
what it
why.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And I do love that I'm on my first ship is Sin all the way.
Oh, everyone loves the Sin ship.
I know. Burning down a town near you.
Literally. Literally. Well, thank you, Sarah, for calling in. We appreciate you, and thank you for always tweeting us and keeping us in the loop on everything and all your thoughts, and glad that you called in to chit-chat with us. Well, we will see you soon.
You're welcome.
We'll talk soon, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. Someone in the chat just said, Orlando Williams said, I like Patrick Lockhart and Hope together.
You know what? Thank you. Thank you. Who said that?
Patrick, no, I'm sorry, Orlando Williams.
Orlando Williams?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
That could be an interesting one.
I really like that.
Ooh, they could look really
They would
good
look
together.
amazing. Have you seen him lately?
Well, we did, because remember we went to the event.
Yes. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
looks phenomenal. He's charismatic. He's handsome. Yeah. Okay, I'm all over that.
Hashtag bring back Patrick Lockhart.
Can we-
Hashtag bring back Brody Hutzler.
Can we get that going on social, people?
I think we can.
Yes.
I think we could use that as a hashtag.
Let's please do that.
Let's do that. All right.
All
well, I
right.
think that's it.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
That was
We
good.
connected
It's
with
always
some
great talking
awesome
to you
people.
guys. And you guys never, feel scared to like give us a call and give us your thoughts. We're not scary people.
No.
Just, pick up the phone, dial us, talk to us. We want to always hear your thoughts about this week's episodes of Days.
Yes, we appreciate the support and the engagement always.
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 All right.
All right, Mr. Where can folks find you?
Me?
Yes.
Well, if you want to find me, you can find me on all social media platforms at Lounging with Tony or my website, loungingwithtony.com.
And you can find our show Dishin Days on Insta and Facebook at Dishin Days and on Twitter at _Dishin Days. And then you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Tammy Govea Official and on Twitter at Tammy Govea. That has been it for the week.
That's it.
It's been a great week.
It has been. And we'll see you guys next
See
week.
you next week. Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.